we have a big conference that's going on down in Charleston called VASA, the Vascular Access Society of the Americas. And so what we wanted to do is to offer those that came in early a chance to see what an access center works, because this place is well known all over the country, in fact in other countries. So when we were able to get a bus available, one of those luxury buses available, all these people, we filled the bus up and they came on up. This is kind of the ideal place that most of them would like to try to establish where they came from. But they're from the West Coast, they're from the Northeast, Germany, England, London. So we've got them coming from everywhere. Well, this has been a life's work to try to establish the way to do this kind of surgery, to take care of these patients, because the patients, the dialysis patients, have been, by and large, for so many years, been treated maybe inappropriately, where we wanted to put this as top priority, because their life depends on the access that we do, these operations that we do, and we want to be readily available to take care of this. So does it mean a lot? It means a huge amount. It's huge. Well, this has been a life's work to try to establish the way to do this kind of surgery, to take care of these patients, because the patients, the dialysis patients, have been, by and large, for so many years, been treated maybe inappropriately, where we wanted to put this as top priority, because their life depends on the access that we do, these operations that we do, and we want to be readily available to take care of this. So does it mean a lot? It means a huge amount. It's huge. What really happened, we learned how to do these operations a long time ago, like I said out there, back in 1979 when we started doing these, and we kept learning more and more about how to do the operations, because there was nowhere to go really to learn how to do these things. And then we developed certain operations, and then the patients that were having lots of trouble out there, they kind of heard about us in a rural area, and then it made no difference whether you were downtown New York or whether you were in San Francisco or wherever. You need the access done. So I guess people felt out there that we were getting good results on what we were doing, so the patients were coming from far distances. And the nephrologists, or the kidney doctors, they talked to each other and said, well, you might want to look at this place we have up in Orangeburg. They seem to do a really good job of taking care of these patients. The training programs, we've been doing this for an awful long time. Actually, even before I came to Orangeburg in 2011, we'd been doing this since the early 90s, is to show people what we're doing, how we're doing it, and why we're doing it. And a lot of times the companies that have medical devices, when we learn how to use those devices appropriately, or better maybe than what they thought, then they would actually bring doctors in so they could see how these devices would be used, so they could be incorporated into their practice. So it was an interesting thing that patients, again, as your previous question, would come from so far, and when the volume got big enough, it started to make sense. We needed partners, we needed building, we needed this place, And right now, we were certainly the leader in trying to establish what we call the total access center, where everything can be done under one roof. Other folks are trying to do this now, and I think this is going to be the model for the future. I really do.